Stoosey Boy way. I'm talking peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination. Y'all dig? You dig? You get it? You got it? You're good. Hoping this notification, hoping the Bible and the like. God damn, I forgot to fucking let Mike know. Son of a bitch. Fuck, and I didn't ring a ding on Discord neither. Shit. I got caught up in some other thing. You seen my train go whoop and then fall off the track there. I was like, God, every day I just Stoosey Boy live stream. I did not let the people know. I didn't. Yeah. What a roller coaster. Holy shit. It was like, woo! And then it was like, damn. Hey, I got 2 likes right off the bat. And my first viewer, hell, let's get it. Sunday morning, or I'm so used to the Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon live stream, y'all. We hit it up a little different. We had some different things going on, some stuff, had to take care of business and whatnot. So we actually missed our window for the traditional. It's not like you're going to go with Sundays without the Stoosey Boys up stream. And it's USA from Santa Fe right off the bat, kicking ass to take a name. He said, Stoosey fam, you better believe it. You straight up right on and left off far out, man. Damn right, damn Skippy. Hope everything's doing all right down there in New Mexico way for sure. Hoping everyone's having a wonderful time. Hope everyone's having a vibing time. I had an interesting time earlier. I was actually watching Muck Sticky's live stream on Instagram. And, of course, if any of y'all know who Muck Sticky is, y'all should totally follow the homeboy. Y'all should totally hit it up, check out his stuff. Muck Sticky is hilarious. Muck Sticky's awesome. Muck Sticky's one of the most genuine musical artists I've ever seen in my life. And, of course, I'm not at his back pocket. I'm not up at his house or nothing, so I don't know what goes on. You know what I mean? But bro has just always been himself. Bro's always been genuine. Yeah, like Pawpaw said, one of my heroes for sure. And I was sitting up on that stream. He was talking about a lot of things and stuff that were going on and how you can. This is back in the day. It's like you could wrap a van with your logo, whatever, hit the town slinging CDs and shirts and watches and every fucking thing else. Nowadays, you just can't do that. And it's so weird to me, that the world has changed and stuff. But yeah, we still have kind of that like old schooler mentality because that sounds wonderful. Let's get the Stoosey Boy van going and be out there hawking horse shit on the town square. You know what I mean? That sounds vibing and rocking. And then so it's like, yeah, if it's not economically viable, I totally get that. But if it was if you could at least cover the cost, why not do it for the lulz and the fun kind of thing? That's my get out there, just to be that guy, just to be, it was actually really interesting. But yeah, like I say, if anybody who knows the word on Muck Sticky, oh boy, does live streams like every day, multiple times a day, it seems like on Instagram. So y'all can totally hit that up. We got Mr. Jetpack up in the house. Follow through. Yeah, we need a van. You're damn right we need a van. A school bus would also work if it had to. Hear me? What? Also, what's up with the pizza emoji, Jetpack? Are you having you a little pizza today? What's up? Wow, I can't play nothing and don't stay lit enough to try to see. Hear me out, a food truck. Stoosey Boy food truck. Kicked around that idea because don't worry, your boys are mighty fine grilling experts. It's like, don't get me wrong, before we even did a food truck, I would say like set up at some kind of event, hawk, whatever, and then maybe see how it goes. But the problem with that is you need like the permits and stuff, I think is what. Not anyone can just make food and sell food, thank God, in the United States. You know what I mean? Like you got granted, what goes on more or less behind closed doors, or it ain't illegal unless you get caught, but I'd really not. What are you in for, man? Illegal food truck. They'll all be like, for real? And I'd be like, here's the papers. You can read it right here. Well, look at that groovy-ass way USA shouted out sis Stoosey's tacos. We're really more like burgers. I can make lunch plates quick as fuck. Cheap as fuck. Crunch some of the numbers there. It's just a matter of what true blue overhead would cost, such as your permits to be able to sell shit and, of course, setting up specific places and every damn thing else. Never mind actually shooting the shot and is the food going to be good enough? You know what I mean? I think it would be, but you know, nobody likes to hurt nobody's feeling. Just own multiple food trucks. Well, once we get there, I've always wanted to invest in a food truck. Like if somebody else, nothing worse than being on the toilet and figuring out you have no toilet paper. Well, I can probably sit there and think of a couple worse things, but Alec Bradshaw, who's up in the house, repeat offender fam, damn it. I ain't got nothing. He sounds like you're in a pickle. You got socks on, don't you? Figure it out. Hell yes. Can't help but notice that phone went in there with you. Oh, we'll take this one moment here, just a real quick moment to shout out our badass new corporate sponsors. It's Salem's Bows and More and their killer, kick-ass, rip-rockin', vibin', space-scented wax melt collection. Listen, they do a lot of stuff over there, but what we're talking about today is the space-scented wax melts. Now tell me, how many times have you been in a store? There's 110,000 stares at my socks. There's 110,000 candle wax melts out there. How many of them space-scented? You know what I'm saying? Salem's Bows and More has come through in collaboration with the Stoosey Boys and made a whole space scent line. I'm talking everything from citrus sunburst to lunar lavender, cosmonaut blues, space station, all that shit. So if y'all are in the market for some wax melts, you can do a little looking online. It's Salem's Bows and More. Big shout out to them for sponsoring us on stream. And we do the best we can to kind of sponsorship, you know what I mean? Now, someone could just get on the wire with Midnight Special rolling papers and we'll be set, huh? But yeah, Bradshaw, you got socks. You make it work. Underwear works too if you're looking to go commando. You got a lot of options there. And who hasn't attempted to use the toilet paper tube roll? Stream is looking crystal clear today. Fuck yeah. All right. That might be reflective of the traffic we've seen coming and going. But I was talking about Muck Sticky's live stream and talking about whatever the corporate sponsorship. We managed to get through that in like under a minute. Got that Fiji water. Testing, investing. Flash lifestyles now over testing. Banks of forget filling up on the balloons. Nitrous oxide, nothing but fools. Look at them go. Hell yes. I see them. Oh, it's another thing. Big shout out emoji crowd in there in the corner. I see y'all. There's a big portion of streams where for some reason I would never get the emojis or whatever. But now they have since seemed to fix that, and I want everyone to know that when y'all emote in the corner, your boy does see it. And I see the love and the streamers and the laughy faces in the hundreds. I see y'all burning it up down there, borderline all stream. Especially, it's also great whenever I lay like a killer joke out or something, it's like, yeah, chat doesn't say nothing, but the emojis are just erupting like a volcano. It's like, well, I know I got them. You know. Hell yes. So let's see, who all have we had up in? Well, actually, I'll wait another minute. I at least like to wait until the 10-minute mark before I start giving praise to the people that are making the stream kick ass and awesome. There's a certain way to go about it. Rainbow Band, my baby, my yeah, what's popping? Yeah, you missed. We already did our corporate sponsorships. You'll have to roll it back to about the 6-minute mark to see that rainbow on the cosmic rainbow. So let's check it up. We're about at that 10-minute mark. So let's take a damn. Y'all have been burning it up right off the gate. It was a Sunday morning live stream, even if it ain't the morning. I guess it could still be the morning for our homeboys out west. I'm looking at you, Santa Fe, but still. USA led the charge right in off the bat, throwing it up, smoke and everything else. Pawpaw come in right behind him, was checking the door. Jetpack come in correct. Swift as a anvil, baby. Sis followed in behind him. So we've got Alec Bradshaw, who's having to make tough decisions, apparently. With his he's in a hell of a spot. And the Rainbow Band coming through to close out. So that's just, we're going into a shit show. Speak for yourself. Some of us have scheduled. We have other business to take care of. Might have to jump in the shower and waffle stomp it. What the fuck? I threatened to. It's like a perfect circle. I threaten to do that constantly. Hell, I was drinking pineapple juice and eating pineapples in the shower yesterday. Don't test me, folks. Your boy is like way out there. He's built different, that's for sure. But he's living his best life and can't nobody say otherwise. He's doing all he can. How about that? And sometimes it's all you got. It's like, look, all you can do is get out there and try, right? Get out there, vibe, carry on, such. Be that positive light shining, and maybe your light will shine into the darkness of God knows how many people. You will never know how many people. Shower stomping. I wasn't shower stomping nothing. I was eating it. Sitting there butt-ass naked, pineapple juice all over my hand and stuff, and I'm like, Vicness War said joint bro. First off, that's an interesting, cool name. Second off, plead the fifth as always. Take a bong shot. One day we're going to have to do a split stream. And be real with you, Bradshaw. Well, before we do that, Bradshaw, because I'm not going to lie, I'm borderline there. But us on our side, we got to be careful because, you know, all it takes is Bradshaw jumping up on, oh, hey, check these hamsters out. And, you know what I mean? Like, before we do that, we'll hit it up on Discord. Straight up. I'll do that today, Bradshaw. Just throwing that out there. I understand the caution. But now Discord, we can throw that caution out the window. And we'll get God... Pineapple shower stream was in the Stoosey OnlyFans page. Elimination. Lifestyles fast burning caution taping. Banknotes folding crisp and uptight. Kicking the ball right through the upright. What's the Discord? The link is on the official page. Hell yeah. Pineapple juice out turning loose. Sirens blaring, man called the crew. It was fantastic. And Rainbow can, what's the word? Quantify? I'm a quarter myself. What? Define quarter. Does Bradshaw do YouTube? Do I need to check that out ASAP? Because I sure as shit will. Actually, Awesome Asia up in the house. What's popping? I did peep Bradshaw. Was it some beats that he had laid down 7, 8, or 9 years ago or something like that? He had some music stuff on there that I'm pretty sure I popped in and left a little comment in there and was like, oh, hell, fucking Bradshaw, something. I'm pretty sure I have checked that out if I'm not mistaken. So I might actually be a step ahead of the game. I said, no, I don't stream, but I'm in the Discord community. Oh, right on. They did used to make beats. Hey, I seen that. Why stop? Unless it costs you something, then, But if it costs you nothing, don't stop. Shit, it's like the Stoosey Boys on live stream. The fuck you mean? Sometimes a great leap forward sometimes takes 2 steps back. But sometimes all it takes is the will to jump. So it's the duality of the situation that we so often find ourselves in. It's like my thing, what I've said before multiple times about the YouTube thing. My only regret regarding all of this was simply not doing it sooner. But we can adhere to the whole everything happens for a reason trip or whatever. But Gage the man, new homie up in the house, but already establishing himself as a repeat offender. What's up, Gage? From henceforth, he shall be referred to as 12 Gage. That is your homie name, and it has been laid upon thou by herein folds Seaman Stoosey Boy. If you're going to keep repeat offending, well, all of a sudden you're now 12 gauge. So 12 gauge up in the house with popping. He's the man, so I'm told. I see the looky there. Looky there. Hell yes. 21 is my age, 22 is my gauge. What? A 22 gauge? What? Is that even a thing? Oh, it's a Beastie Boys line. Repeat offender right there. Total fam damn caliber. So what you want? Isn't there a prerequisite with YouTube before you can go live? You got to have 50 subs. But to be a guest on somebody else's stream, you don't have to have any. YouTube used to say that it was like 500 or 5,000, or it was a larger amount. And now they want to act like that was never the case, but they can get fucked. Because I know for a fact that was definitely the case. And then all of a sudden, without saying anything to anyone, all you need is 50. So as soon as we pretty much, the Stoosey boys stumbled across live streaming. And if the first live stream is public, and it really should be, because I don't think, Brass Monkey! That funky monkey! Hell yeah. I'm sorry, USA distracted me. Yeah, we pretty much stumbled because I went to go see, because I'm like, well, I'm going to try to go live, and then it actually pulled up all the stuff for me to punch it in. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Then I hit go live, figured I'd get a thing, and it was like, wow, you're fucking live on YouTube. And it's like, okay. I threw a throwing knife today and can't get it out of the tree now. God damn, how hard you throw that fucking thing. Periscope. I feel like I heard about that maybe, but we tried starting on Twitch, but Twitch just was not our platform, buddy. The people, the audience that we're seeking, or the fam dam, and don't get me wrong, there's every chance in hell that they may be on Twitch to some degree, because everyone's welcome in the fam dam. But I really think like our people, so to speak, are on YouTube, because we're on YouTube. I don't watch Twitch for fun. Hell, the only time I really fucked with Twitch was when we were trying to live stream on it. So if you want to do good on Twitch, you got to funnel from others. See, piss on that. Oh, it's halfway. Oh, damn. He fucking whipped it. He said, hey, take this, you punk ass oak tree. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend starting out on Twitch. I gotta say, I wouldn't recommend fucking with Twitch in general. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Gage, you silly goose. That's crazy. Orange, too. Wow. Whoa, that's crazy. So how's everyone's day going? I know we're about midday through, so it definitely seems a lot more than like whatever the word is when something is immediately pressing, or when something makes sense. Makes more sense to ask people in the middle of the day than in the morning how that day's going. So what's popping, y'all? If your boy can stop stuttering and fluttering and shit, get his point across. I'm hitting the liquor after an extended leave. Oh, Bradshaw. More power to you. Bradshaw, you do whatever you want, bro. Just watch yourself. Homie, that's all I can ask. Or that's all I feel like that's all I feel like anyone should reasonably ask. Just check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yesterday ended 10 plus. Today's been about an 8. Did you break 10? Damn. Hell yes. It was a half decent Saturday, I ain't gonna lie. It went a little later than I wanted it to, but Some Mexican ship crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge, and by the way, they blasted Hispanic music so loud they didn't hear the crash. For real? Like, damn. I'm under the impression, because I've asked Mexican families, you know, hey, how come, why y'all always be blaring the shit at like 1, 2, 3 in the morning? Apparently it's how they wake up, was what I was told. I'm like, really? I mean, that makes sense. That's how they get their vibe going. They say in there whooping up breakfast, whooping whatever. They just partying. On the news and everything. I guess the Stoosey Boys got a sunken mariachi band ship. What the fuck? What is happening in Brooklyn right now? Ah, man, the not nice people are going to be all over it. You know it, too. Y'all know exactly what I mean. That's a bummer. Said I'll have to Google. I'm not. Well, that's me. I guarantee he's telling the truth. I just can't. I'd pull it up myself, but we don't have capacity. Mexican ship Brooklyn Bridge, or Brooklyn Bridge. Hold on, like I say, Bradshaw, bring us back. I trust the hell out of Gage, even 12 Gage, even if he is a new homie. My good friend King Live 2025. That's a good name. Had it in his news today. I guarantee Gage ain't bullshitting. But I guarantee Alex gonna come back. He's like, he's for real. It was a fucking, what the heck? And this is the Brooklyn Bridge? The Brooklyn Bridge has been struck. How's structural integrity? I figured he wasn't bullshit. It just sounded hilarious. How's structural integrity? Did they take that motherfucker out? Like, or did they just smack the hell out of it? Or is the Brooklyn Bridge gone? I will report the all right. Bradshaw getting us a damage report on the Brooklyn Bridge, and things have spiraled out of control on the Stoosey Boy live stream. Hell, if y'all heard it here first. Where were you when that Brooklyn Bridge got hit? Well, I was actually watching the Stoosey Boys live stream. It was. What is the damage report? Is it a total loss? That seemed like a whole hell of a lot of scrap metal. Brooklyn Bridge, that's like iconic, man. I mean, it's not like the Golden Gate Bridge fell in the river or nothing, but it's still pretty big, man. Damn. That's why we got to stay informed. Sometimes I wonder if, like, the Stoosey Boys need to be a little bit more up to date, I guess. More, I'm not sure how you put it, with the times. But then again, I don't want this to be like the Stoosey Boys News Network neither, you know what I mean? Plus, the news is we try to inherently stay away from religion and politics and shit. Mexican Navy, what? Oh, this is going to be a big fucking problem. The Mexican Navy, which I have. Yeah, Mexico's got a Navy. Everybody's got a Navy. Hell, even Mongolia had a fucking Navy. And they're landlocked. Now, how the fuck the Mongolian People's Navy or whatever? Yes, it was one boat, 8 dudes, 5 of which that couldn't swim, but Mongolia has a Navy. Oh, man, the Mexican, this going to be like an international incident. Oh, that's not good. Here we're getting into another USS Maine situation. Oh, fuck. I hear that draft card calling me now. See, man, I ain't out of the woods yet, y'all. And for the record, I don't think Bradshaw, Gage, a lot of the homies ain't. A lot of the homies are. They're not coming to pick up Pawpaw Wade. Minnow might just take a wild hair up his ass and go for fun. But, yeah. slightly worrying. He said the Mexican Navy, which I didn't know existed. Oh, yeah. Has declared, well, God, now George Bush has declared they've got weapons of mass destruction. Here we go again. Basically, American girls, American guys will always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see our colors flying. There's a lot of men dead so that we can sleep at peace at night when we lay down our heads. My daddy served in the army till he lost his right eye. I can hear him now. Till he flew a flag out in our yard. Till the day that he died. And he wanted my mother, my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now this nation that I love is falling under the attack. A Mexican kayak come on up from somewhere in the back, and it hit the Brooklyn Bridge, and it dented that big. So we lit up their world like the 4th of July. All right, that's enough. That's enough Toby Keith for the day. Bruce Springsteen has been called to action. Ah, shit, here we go again. Here in a minute, they'll say, it was a fucking... Here in a minute, they'll say, it was a deliberate act. We got to fucking... And then 10 years from now, they'll all sit around and say it was the government. The government did Brooklyn Bridge. I can see it now. I can see it so clearly. A vision clear as glass. And I ain't talking that good stained shit on the church window. No, sir. I'm talking a freshly cleaned screen door glass. But hopefully peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination will let the light shine through. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Shit. How the fuck do you for real? Maybe it cut them off. I know some of them bridges will lower up and down. Maybe they had her in the down position. What was the Mexican Navy doing in, like, New York Harbor anyway? They fucking lost? Like, what? Not even a joke. Like, what how the fuck do you hit a bridge? What's like the other bridge, y'all? Yeah, they'll say visibility was poor. Yes, because you know that bridge, it moves position constantly. You never know where that bridge is going to be. I think the bridge cut them off. Must have pulled out in front of them. That's what happened there. We're not making light of a tragedy or anything here. We're just all trying to come to grips with this new information. Gage has started a firestorm. They were bringing in 40,000 pounds of fentanyl and accidentally tried. So there was a leak. Got into the water supply. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody have fun. Yeah. You dropped the bomb there. Jesus. Jesus. Alec, you ever get your bathroom situation sorted out, or is he now he's hyper focused on that bridge? He don't care about that toilet paper. It don't matter no more. What matters is what's happening. He's headed down there now. He just hiked his drawers up. Fuck it, it'll scab over probably. That'd be gross as piss, but I said to hell with it. They need me. I substituted with paper towels. It ain't fun. It's a little rough, but it'll get the job done. And hey, some brands of paper towels, I ain't nothing to scoff at. Didn't need that visual. Ha! Ha! Well, you know, we've all been there. It's not fun. It's nobody's first choice, but hey, the job ain't finished till the paperwork's done. Whether there's paperwork or not, it don't matter. That's what's so fucked up about it. Y'all crazy. Y'all built different today. A soldier does what he needs to. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, so we're all having a fantastic day today. Crazy news breaking out here. We've had cover a lot of topics. We're only part way through the fun. Surely it can't be as bad as that Baltimore bridge last year. Well, that's all I can think of. Damn, ain't this the fucking second bridge now that folks just haul off and smack into? Our infrastructure's already bad enough. Goddamn. Here y'all go fucking ramming ships into shit. That's going to make it worse. And I'm pretty sure that's part of it. When that ship did hit the Baltimore bridge, they also probably discovered that bridge was under-maintained or whatever the fuck at that spot where they hit it, with us making the whole situation worse. Our bridges are oh man, I can hear them now. The bridges of this country have been under threat for far too long, and it's time we take they'll shut it down. It's time we take executive action. Nip it in the bud. Here we go. Just another reason to fuck the economy and consolidate wealth in the hands of the rich. Am I right? I didn't see no emojis or no comments on that. Did everybody? Yeah. Saw a video. It looked like a damn pirate ship. For real? Like sails and all? Because that sounds ignorant. Would you sail a sailing boat into it? Somebody made a joke about sailboat fuel the other day. I forget what it was. It was one of them trailers at the coal mine. It was empty. He said, well, what was in there? He got sailboat fuel. The sails and pipe. Well, hell, that ain't nothing. What were the 2 casualties on the boat? What? Is that the wrong video? Is that maybe somebody else hitting the bridge? The Mexican Navy sailed a sailboat into the... Oh, well, all of a sudden now this seems like way less of a big deal. Were the 2 casualties on the boat? Like, wait a damn minute. Here I thought they done hauled off and fucking some big, large vessel, some like steel on steel, but it sounds like me paddling a kayak into the boat. What the fuck? And me saying, oh God, it hit the bridge. But there were people up there on top of the sails like Jack Sparrow. Oh, maybe they were on Fent. Wow. That's wow. The Mexican Navy, everyone. And what? And they're still using sailboats? God damn. Like, say what you will about the one boat Mongolian Navy with 8 people in it. That motherfucker had an engine. God damn. For what? It looked like a houseboat, pontoon boat, maybe with like a gun on it kind of thing. It had like 8 people. I think you can post a link. I just can't follow it. Plus, we're really against posting links. Because I'm like, why are you trying to make all the people leave? We're at that 6-9 right now, baby. Hell yeah. 6 viewers and 9 likes. That's where we want to be. Ain't a bad place to be. Here y'all are all on the Stoosey boys. Hanging with me. Well, I know Boston did one time. I mean, it was fine, but and I tried to delete it, and then I couldn't delete it because I went to delete it, and then it pulled me it jerked me through the link off the live stream and everything else. It was it was something else, but it was fine. It's just like, all right, y'all, because if I click on the link, then the stream kind of like, I think it freezes. It either freezes, but said, sorry, buddy, didn't mean to violate the rules, but I don't see it. Turret mounted 50 cal at the crow's nest. The cartel has submarines, dude. And here the actual Mexican Navy is out here with sailboats crashing into bridges. What the fuck? What is happening down there? Or over here? What is life? They said the crow's nest. What the fuck? I'm done. How big a boat we talking here? Like, big schooner? Did it have cans on it? Big bitch. Like one of them big man of wars, like 20-gun sloop? What do we... no, tossing a lot of nautical terms around here, but what was just some kind of... It sounds to me like it's about a schooner. Maybe even like I don't even know, a privateer or like a corvette, but in sailing terms. I don't know what we're dealing with. It's like the Titanic mixed with the Black Pearl. So like a steel-sided sailing ship, not just made entirely out of wood. Because my brain spun a wheel. So like the Titanic, if it was... What alliteration would I have for this? Something from 100 years ago, not something from 300 years ago, is what I'm hearing, I guess. I don't know who decided this shit. Here we're going to have to start putting fucking bumpers on the side of all of our bridges for all these ships hitting them. Cool ass boat. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it might be one of them turn of the century, or maybe more like 150 years ago, like when they started putting metal on ships. It's an ironclad. It's what it is, I guess. An ironclad powered by sail is what I'm hearing here. I'm picturing some like... I keep hearing the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean thing in my head, that dun 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 dun, you know, that fucking that's all I keep hearing as this discussion goes on, and it's driving me crazy. That, and it's really making the visual like funny as hell. Because I know the video, it's going to be out here. That fucking thing crashing into that thing. And the music. It's a race at this point to make that happen. Yeah, it does sound like a cool-ass boat in the sense of, if it was mine, although I guess I'd be a little pissed about the impact and the international ramifications and everything else. All of a sudden, well, we're about to be real popular. Like... Because I've never seen a boat like this in the 21st century, and the video would have been better with that soundtrack. Bridge. Well, like, for real, did they not see the bridge? How bad was the clearance? Like, how did they almost make it, or was it not even close? They had no business being anywhere near the fucking bridge kind of thing. What was clearance like? How bad did they fuck it up? Because I'm picturing some like big tall ass, like snapped in half kind of thing. Some crazy shit. But if it just like broke the top off the masts or whatever, or just barely scraped it, because I'm under the impression bridges be getting scraped like not necessarily constantly, way more often than we realize kind of thing. Like, how bad was it? How bad? Like, yeah, what was clearance? Somebody tell me the clearance. Bro's got to go back and look at the video. The Mexican Navy. What the hell is happening in Brooklyn today? Where the hell is the fuck? Would have been good with a, what? 15, 20 foot? That's 2 stories. 20 foot is more or less like 2 stories. So they were a 2-story building too tall. Or a story and a half, roughly. I think somebody can get back. I think of a story as 10 foot, but it may actually be 12. I don't know. But I'm picturing somewhere in the neighborhood about a story and a half. About midway between floors on a 2-story building is how hard they just fucked that up. Because, in other words, it sounds to me like they really should have known better than to try to. You should have seen this. It's big, mother. How big? How big? Like, big fucking, big honking ass goddamn whatever? Or, like, what? Big 2, 3, 4? How many? big ginormous motherfucker. Just sailing into the goddamn. They said, fuck this bridge in particular. Y'all, I'm losing it out here. This has been fantastic. Thank you, Gage, for bringing us this news story. You were the fucking bomb. I'm losing it out here. $150 feet. Okay, so it's not like enormous per se, but that's a big honking ass boat. Like big honking, you figure, shit. Yeah. So about 2 of the trailer, yeah, well, yeah, it's a pretty big ass fucking boat, yo. Roughly, somewhere in that neighborhood. About, I don't know how long the shed is here. Long fucking enough. I don't have a clue. Doobie could give me the measurements. And I still keep hearing that sound, that theme in my head. It's literally the theme to Pirates of the Caribbean. Dun 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 dun. It's one of a kind Mexican Navy boat. Now all of a sudden feel the need to Google what does the Mexican Navy have in capacity terms? Because it's 12 by 32. So 32. So about it's maybe around 4 or 5 of these sheds end to end. It is big and it isn't big. You know what I mean? We're Americans. We have like 1,100 foot long aircraft carriers and make that look like a little fucking a goddamn bath toy. You know what I'm saying? So like, but also 150 foot long ship ain't exactly a kayak neither. Their inventory, did it sink? How did they sink just from hitting the bridge? Don't tell me the boat sunk on top of it. How the hell the boat gonna sink just off the mainsail being broke or whatever? No way. No fucking way. No, it didn't sink. It just has no directional purpose now. Wow. Almost wish you had some kind of device that you could put on there that could somehow maybe move it through the water. I don't know, man. It's just crazy talk. Hell, who knows? Yeah, if only they made ways for ships to move without sails. I guess they're stuck and there's nothing we can do whatsoever. Absolutely. I give up. The loud ass bass moved the sails. So were they really like blaring music though? Now that we're past the nuts and bolts, the meat and potatoes of the situation. We've got that boat figured out up, down, left, and right. Were they blaring music? Shack up in the middle of it. Just set up shop. What is the word on that? Because now that adds another layer of hilarious. And if they were blaring music, was it the Pirates of the Caribbean's soundtrack? And furthermore, why are you going to climb on the mainsail, knowing that you're I think the structural integrity of the bridge is, well, certainly if it's smacking I would assume it's just the posts. You know, I fucking swear. Well, I sure as hell would hope so, under the circumstances. It's every time you turn around nowadays, shit's running into shit, running over shit, running in. I fucking swear. It's crazy. It's magic. It's really magic. All right, y'all, guys, we're going to slide. It's been our Stoosey Boys live stream getting up the middle of the day. Now, y'all be sure to stand by. There's every intention in hell. In addition to a short coming out later today, we'll also be going live on the later evening, maybe somewhere around. We may even so much as boldly try to schedule it, but we'll try to maybe say somewhere in that 7, 8, maybe 6. It'll be later, y'all. So we will be going back live later, all things intentional. And we do intend on dropping us a Keller Shorts Day, so hope all y'all hang around, catch that on the flip. And, of course, if we don't see you, it's been real great having you. We appreciate all the folk that have been on the stream. Appreciate everyone that hit up the likes and drove them bad bitches up. There's 9 motherfuckers, by God, that done their due, kicking ass. I'm hollering at Bradshaw. I'm hollering at 12 Gauge, bringing us badass boat stories. Hollering at Pawpaw. Hollering about all the USA was coming in way earlier. We had Awesome Asia come through. Sis, of course, Rainbow. So, yeah, peace out. Go watch a few videos. Y'all be sure to check out the brand new, if you haven't seen it, us shimming a Chevy starter video. I think it's a very enjoyable video. The way it paced and framed out, it's fantastic. And, of course, love, like what Rainbow said. So, y'all be good. Y'all be great. Peace, calm, positivity, love, safety, and determination. It's all fun and games with the Kentucky Sea Legends, the Stoosey Boys. So, y'all be good now. This has been the Stoosey Boys, and we out. So, peace.